Oi, oi! Welcome to Sound Serial. I'm Smithy.
I'm Scoby. Tell them what we're going to be talking about today, Smithy.
So we've got an action-packed podcast episode today for your
tell me
ears.
more.
So
my ears. I
obviously,
have two of those.
You got two of them. I got two as well.
Yes.
Obviously, in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have the Avengers coming out, and there's been
Yes.
some juicy stuff released around that, and also
Ooh.
Disney's new streaming service, Disney
And-
Plus.
Don't forget about Disney's new Star Wars movie, also coming soon.
And they've also got something to come into Disney Plus as well with that.
Ooh,
So-
cheeky.
I think the first thing we need to talk about though, Scoby, what's your favourite cereal, mate?
Oh, that's a cheeky one, man. I think I have a top 3 cereal.
Top three.
But I have,
Okay.
if I have to give a top 1, I'll just go with a nice, good old bowl of Cocoa Pops. And you, my boy?
Bar.
Yeah.
See, I go plain and simple. Old Rice Krispies. You know,
Yeah,
snap,
but
crackle,
like-
pop. That'll do for
Ooh,
me.
1, 2, 3.
One,
Easy
two,
peasy.
three. Exactly.
But
But I did put a tweet out the other day
go on.
about asking what's people's favourite cereals.
Oh, no way. I did too.
No, I saw. A lot of people saying Crave as their favourite
Crave.
cereal.
Ah,
Crave,
try
the little
try
chocolate
the
things.
try the little chocolate pillows. They're not
Yeah.
bad. They're not bad.
Don't tickle. They don't float my goat.
They don't float on my milk. They sink.
Yeah, they sink straight down
Yeah.
the shitter.
Straight
But
down the shitter.
also Shreddies, Golden Nuggets.
Yeah.
Like, there was
I
loads of
think,
Craves. Like 4 or 5. Is it 4 people said Crave?
Yeah. I seen
Yeah.
a few Craves. I seen Shreddies coming up from Tui. I seen a few things floating around there. I seen a few things
Yeah.
floating around in the milk
But
canal.
they're not in my bowl. They're not in my bowl.
No. Everyone has their own separate bowl.
Just
'cause
Rice
you don't want to
Krispies.
mix cereals. No.
Yeah,
no,
you
just
know,
Rice
don't
Krispies,
cross
yeah.
streams when it comes to cereal.
No.
It's the
Keep
first rule.
Keep it black and white. Rice Krispies and Cocoa Pops. Simple as that.
The first rule of Cereal Club.
Don't
You don't cross streams.
Don't cross streams. You keep your milk in your bowl, I'll keep my milk in my bowl, and everyone will be happy.
Happy days. But I'm not
Happy
having milk
days.
because, you know, I'm lactose, don't tell my aunt. So, you know.
I think we might be talking about cereal too much.
So,
Okay.
let's move on to our first topic of discussion, which is Avengers, which is coming out on the, 26th? Which is the 16th today.
It's like
26th.
2 weeks away.
It's 2 weeks away.
2 Fridays.
Two
One more
Friday-
Friday
well,
and
it's
then
a
another
Thursday.
Friday.
It comes out on a Thursday.
No, 26 is a Friday though.
Oh, okay. It comes out on a Friday then.
I think so, yeah. What's ready for the weekend? I mean, like, who's
Yeah.
going to bring out a movie on Thursday and then want to go
madman.
watch it?
A madman
Well,
who doesn't
fucking
want to work on
madman.
a Friday.
That sounds like the work of Thanos if I ever knew
It does.
anything.
A bit of that. Bit of
Okay,
cool.
let's just preface this. There might be some spoiler talk for those who haven't seen Infinity War, but if you haven't seen it at this stage, it's probably already spoiled for
Yeah,
you.
you've been on. If you've been online, it's already been spoiled for you, mate.
It's,
So
it's a little bit of dust everywhere, is what I'm
Yeah.
going to say. A little bit of
Yeah.
a great
a little bit not
Britain
feeling
reference.
so good. It's not feeling so good, you know.
I'm not feeling so good,
You're not
Mr.
feeling so
Smithy.
good. But the
Oh.
question is, Scoby, who
Uh-huh.
do you
Shout.
think's gonna die? If you
I
had to, if you
think-
had to level it down, who do you think's gonna cop it?
I think I've been thinking about this for a while. So this is one of those topics that has been floating around in my old brain hole for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
And I want to preface this by saying I have not seen every Marvel MCU movie. I have
ones
not
haven't you seen?
Okay, I know you're gonna get shit. I'm gonna get shit for this. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet.
Okay.
Okay.
That one's a bit of a side. Yeah, whatever. It's not the main ones, but carry on.
All right. And I haven't seen Ant-Man.
Oh wow, really? Neither of them.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen
Uh,
Ant-Man 1 or 2?
No, none of the Ant-Mans.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's gonna. You're right. Your mind's about to get blown when you sit down and watch Endgame. Your mind's gonna be fucking frazzled, mate.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna. But okay, back to discussion. Iron Man's gonna die. I think they have to kill off Tony Stark. They
Yeah.
don't have to, but I think it's the only logical
To
thing.
progress.
Yeah.
So
this
there's
is
an interesting thing around that of Tony dying. So I don't know if you read the comics or whatever, or seen about the comics. So when Iron Man retires or dies in the comic book, he passes on the mantle to someone else. In the comics, right?
Ah, interesting.
It's this young black girl who's I think maybe 16, 17 or 18 who he passed it down to. And have you seen Captain Marvel?
No.
Okay.
I heard 2 bad things, so I was like, I could just skip this one.
Fair. So in that, Captain what is it? Carol Danvers, whatever her name is.
Kylie Minogue. Yeah.
Kylie Minogue's mate.
Yeah.
So she has a daughter.
All right.
who-
Kylie Minogue's mate, Madonna, has a
Yeah,
daughter.
has a daughter.
Cardi B. Gotcha.
Cardi B. All right.
Yeah.
So Cardi B. This out of context makes it sound like I'm going to say Cardi B's now Iron Man.
Wait, is Cardi B Iron Man?
Cardi
Wait,
B's Iron Man, mate.
okay, so if Avengers has just been sorted, you don't need to watch Endgame anymore. What's going to
It's done,
happen
mate.
is everything's going to flip on its head. Iron
She's
Man's
gonna
going to
drug you.
die, and
She's
then
gonna
Cardi
drug
B
you
is
and
going to
rob
be
you.
Iron Man, strip for Thanos, bring him back to the thing, drug him, and then take all the Infinity Stones, do an
There we
opposite
go.
of a click, and everyone's back together, and suddenly
She'll
Spider-Man's
click her
feeling.
booty cheeks and done.
How do you revert? What's the opposite of a clicking your fingers? Oh yeah, a twerking
Smacking the
contest.
thighs.
And then suddenly Spider-Man's gonna feel better again. Mr.
Exactly.
Stark.
It's like, Mr. Stark, I'm back up and running.
Back up.
But yeah, so with the Captain Marvel thing,
Mhm.
so there's a little girl in it, right? Who fits the profile of the character that's in the comic books, and in the film, she says to Captain Marvel, "One day I want to build a spaceship and come and visit you while you're around in space." So there's kind of like a little bit of, is this her alluding to her becoming like an engineer? Because it's set in the early 90s, so it's got enough time for her to grow up and be like, you know.
When you were about to say that, I thought you were going to say, yeah, she was going to be like, someday I'm going to grow up and be the replacement for Iron Man. I was like,
she knew it. She
are they
just
trying to
fucking
give
knew
us
it,
an
son.
Easter egg here?
But yeah, that's one idea.
Okay.
But the second idea is in Iron Man 3, there's the little boy who helps him rebuild his suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah.
that kid is cast in Endgame. The actor who played him is in Endgame.
Interesting.
On IMDb, you can see him. He's
Okay.
there.
Is he going to die? Or is he just going to pass the throne?
Iron
now?
Man.
Yeah. Well, Tony Stark.
But
Because
Tony
Iron
Stark.
Man is just like the suit.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
the idea. So
Yeah.
Tony Stark, I think, will die.
Okay.
I think him or Captain America will die. One of them has to die for them to progress the series. Also, both the actors' contracts are out. So if they could go, oh, we're only playing you along, that we're not going to renew their contracts.
But what do you think is going to happen to the MCU? Because I know they have is it 2 or 3 more movies lined up for the next couple of years?
Well,
Are we getting new characters? Are we getting a new quote unquote Avengers people?
So,
Are Jessica Jones, Iron Fist,
Nope.
Luke Cage, and no,
Nope.
just instant no.
No, kill them. Fuck them off. No,
Yeah.
so I reckon that they're going to go... so they kill off one of the two main ones. But then
do you think Captain America is higher than Thor in terms of the main ones?
Thor can't die. Yeah, of course he is. Captain America and
but
Iron
Thor
Man are
could
the
just
main
go,
two.
Okay,
And then
I guess
Thor
so.
is the part of the trio.
I guess so.
But
I
Thor
guess
can only be killed by a god. They've already established that in the MCU.
that's true.
So, you know. And also, he's so fucking powerful. And also, like, you look in the trailer, him and, like, you can see him and Captain Marvel.
Hold on.
They're fucking...
I haven't watched the trailer specifically, so
Okay.
maybe you can drop some non-inclusive knowledge.
Okay, so there's a scene in the trailer.
Right.
Do you want me to say it or not?
Don't give me too much.
Okay, essentially, there's a face-off between Captain Marvel and Thor when she first arrives. And he calls his hammer and it flies past her and she doesn't flinch. And he goes, I like her.
Oh, that's baller.
Yeah. It's a really cool little scene. It's not really anything that, as a spoiler.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
So I should watch Captain Marvel then?
To understand her powers and understand how she links with Fury, I would.
Okay.
It's all right.
She links with Fury. Oh, I guess everyone has to link with Fury. That's
Well,
the only
Fury,
logical thing.
she essentially is the first Avenger because it's set
Wait,
in like the
did
90s.
Fury not die? He did, didn't he?
He did because he
He
did
died
the
at the end.
pager. He sent off the pager to Marvel, Captain Marvel, and then died.
Ah, I see.
Because he did it
That
as he
makes
was dying, wasn't he?
Sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, full circle. Okay.
But I think if Iron Man dies, they can't kill War Machine. Also, War Machine's been through too much. Like, he's fucking crippled now.
But he could also just be the new Iron Man.
Well, this is the thing.
No, it's probably not going to happen. That's a joke. But
And
still.
also, like in the comics, Bucky becomes the next Captain America in the comics.
Bucky?
Bucky. So at the end of Civil War, Captain
Interesting.
America was meant to die, and
Yeah.
Bucky takes over the mantle. But they didn't
in the
do
comics.
that in the comics. That's
Okay,
the end of Civil War.
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah. But Hulk, he won't die. Rocket, I doubt it. Groot, I doubt it. They're doing Guardians 3, so I can't really see any of the Guardians dying. Probably Gamora.
Yeah, it'd be kind of a shitty. Oh yeah, she's already
Yeah.
dead though.
Yeah, but if they wind back time, because they got the time stone, and
I guess
also
they
there's the
have to
whole
do
idea
something
that
like
they're
that.
in a loop. You heard about that idea?
No.
So there's a whole idea that when Strange gives the time stone to Thanos, he activates it as a
Kind
time
of
loop.
like in his movie
Yeah,
where he does it
exactly.
with the dude at the end. Interesting.
Yeah, so there's a whole thing
this
that
is the whole theory of the 7,100
Yeah,
and
or 7 million, 14 million, 14 million and
whatever.
32 or whatever it is.
Some 2 number trees, a number 9 large, a number 43,
Exactly, and a bit of time stone.
and a
Got
bit of time stone.
Cause,
on
cause
the
in,
side, please.
Because in the first Avengers,
one piece of ketchup. Sorry,
one ketchup, just one.
this one.
We'll spread it.
No,
But
really.
in the first Avengers, Banner says, "We're stuck in a loop. What do you expect?" So it's like, no, did they know back then, or is that just a coincidence that he said that? And yeah,
Oh,
there's and in the trailer they put in certain bits of audio in the trailer that were a reference to a certain scene in I think Age of Ultron or something, where Tony Stark goes, "We're the Avengers," and then says something else. And in the German trailer, he didn't say that line, but it was a line from the same scene. So it's like, it was like quite a scene. It was like a scene saying, "We're the Avengers. We failed together, but we work together." Something like that.
okay.
So it's like,
You lost me a little bit there with the
yeah, I
German.
know. I kind of lost myself as well.
I don't speak it so good, but interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. And also, they're like, "Oh, no one's gonna guess what happens." But let's face it.
No,
there's
we
enough,
just cracked it. Huh?
there's
Like
enough YouTube videos out there to
fucking
crack the
Kylie
enigma.
Minogue's mate Madonna has the fucking kid Cardi B, who's gonna be the fucking new Iron Man, who's gonna fucking twerk and make Thanos drop all his shit,
Bit
and
like
then
that.
fucking drug him. It's easy.
Done it.
Done it. Cardi B's the
Fucking-
fucking savior.
That's how you defeat the grape.
That's how you defeat the grape. You grab it, twerk on it, and make some fucking wine, and then
Done it.
Jesus will turn that wine to water because he's a cunt. I probably shouldn't drop religion.
That was our one rule, Scoby. You broke it.
I broke well, we had 2 rules. The other one was don't touch your dick during the podcast. But hey,
Oh, no.
fum.
You and Cardi B, man.
I can't help it, man. Look, she can have my Infinity Stone any day.
Ew. So it was another thing, like a little anecdote of that, of the next potential villains. Because Thanos, obviously, is probably going to get defeated in this film. Let's face it.
But who's higher?
So there's Galactus.
Yeah,
And
but he's
now-
fucking massive. How the fuck did they put him on screen?
2 cameras. You say 3D these days.
They have the technology. We can rebuild
Bigger screens, mate.
bigger screens, mate. Just turn the
So-
screen fucking vertically. Everyone has to turn their
Exactly.
head 90 degrees whenever he's
They all
on
watch it
screen.
on their phones.
Ah, yeah, sound.
It's the only film where they'll tell you to get out your phones,
Yeah.
not put them away.
Everyone, please record it and turn your phone to the side. So you
Please
can
put it
see
on
what the fuck's
Pirate
going on.
Bay.
Oh my god, sound.
Get leeching, boys.
All right, go on. We got we got him.
So Galactus, now they have the rights to Fantastic Four, the MCU.
Oh, hold on. So you think they're gonna reboot, quote unquote, the Avengers?
Well, based on another thing, which is the Hawkeye series coming out, which could spear off the Young Avengers,
Hawkeye
Which-
series coming to where?
Disney Plus.
Okay,
So
so
they're
that's
doing a
another
Disney-
topic you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
which
we'll use
I
that as
do-
a segue after.
Okay. So I reckon they'll kill off one, maybe both, of Iron Man and Captain America.
Uh-huh.
I think they have to. They've got to do something big. All right, it's Endgame, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
One of them's going to cop it.
Yeah.
What one it is depends on what happens next, I guess. I reckon if one gets killed, the other one will retire and fuck off somewhere and be like a mentor. Kind of like the new Fury, if Fury dies.
Yeah. got it.
I reckon... See, the thing is, it'll probably bring on a new wave of Avengers because you look at the main actors and they're getting quite old, and the people they're bringing in are sort of quite young. Like, example, Spider-Man. He's like
Yep.
my age. No, he's younger than me. He's 22.
He's 22.
He's 22, yeah,
Damn.
Tom Holland.
Motherfucker.
And I mean, let's face it, he's like a fan favourite. He's got another film coming out, so obviously he's not going to die.
Very excited about that, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Far
Jake
From Home.
Gyllenhaal, fantastic casting. But anyway,
Yep.
yeah, so I reckon... And also, you kind of look at the roster they've got now with, like, it's Black Widow, who's getting her own film, War Machine. They're kind of they're pretty shit, let's face it. If you go up against Galactus, who's the size of a fucking bigger than planets because he eats planets.
Multiple planets. Yeah, who the fuck can stop him? Like no one. I mean, okay,
well,
maybe,
that's
maybe
the
Thor.
thing.
Maybe Thor.
Yeah, and also Captain Marvel. You know.
Yeah, I guess, but that's it. Like no one else, or I mean, maybe Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah, see, this is the thing.
I
Doctor Strange
I
could
guess
have.
Vision, but I really don't like Vision. He's just not.
He's
He
boring.
he always gets beaten up.
Oh,
He's meant to be
little
super
side note.
powerful. Apart from like fucking the end of Ultron, otherwise he's getting beaten up. I swear to God.
He's getting his egg cracked open like a fucking Easter egg, mate.
Oof, oof, oof.
So, little side note. There's also a Wanda and Vision show coming to Disney Plus as well.
A wandering Vision.
Wanda and Vision. So Wanda is Scarlet Witch.
I see.
So having like a little sub story with them two.
I didn't know those guys were friends.
Well, they're fucking.
Okay, let's move it on, right?
Yeah.
Let's segue into Disney Plus.
Okay.
Because
so Disney Plus.
no, hold on, before you get in there, right?
Okay.
So we've established.
I'm jumping in, man. I'm jumping the gun.
No, you gotta give me some time, man. This is my podcast too, Smithy. Right. So you've watched the Marvel series of on Netflix. Fuck. What I'm trying to say is you've watched the Marvel Universe characters series on Netflix. I take it. Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Daredevil.
So I saw Daredevil season 1 and 2. I saw most of the Punisher. I saw the first half of Iron Fist.
Okay.
The majority of Luke Cage, and I didn't watch Jessica Jones. I kind of got bored of them. And also the Defenders, I watched episode 1 and went, nah, I'm alright.
You didn't miss too much.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what I will say is I tried to watch Jessica Jones. I really tried. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me.
I heard it was
Luke Cage was fucking amazing. I really liked Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And Daredevil was just, wow. I haven't watched Punisher yet, but I don't know how much they link together, apart from a little bit with Daredevil, but that's it, I think.
Yeah, it's only Daredevil it links with.
But what I'm trying to say is, those shows were like 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
Daredevil was an 8 sometimes. Some of the one single shot clips in that show were fucking incredible. But the casting is so fucking good. Like, those characters are so fucking so well portrayed. Marvel just has that on the head.
Yeah.
But how the fuck I already know Disney's gonna fuck it up. I just know. How do you think it's gonna show up? How do you think like these series are gonna be?
So I know the reason why they got taken off Netflix is because it was Disney doing essentially a cease and desist or assist, where they're pulling all their assets back because they've got their own streaming thing. Makes sense. I think that they're probably not going to do anything with them. They might try and tie them into the other series they're doing because they're also doing a Falcon and Winter Soldier film for some show as well for some fucking reason, which seems like the weirdest pairing ever. But anyway,
because Winter Soldier's interesting, but his character in the show is just not in the game.
He's boring.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's got a fucking metal arm. Cool. Nice one. He used to be a sleeper agent for the fucking Soviets. Nice.
Cool. Nice. You slept for a while, cunt.
Yeah, you went to bed.
I can do
that. I want to
that.
go to bed. I could sleep for a fucking 40 years.
I have fucking my slippers on right now. Give me a fucking bowl of cereal. I'll fucking sleep like till the fucking cows come home and give me some more milk.
Yeah, but going back to the those Netflix shows, do they really need to do much more with them? Like, I feel like they served their purpose.
I was just trying to how were they gonna make them good? Like, there was some good ones on Netflix. Like, I watched some of the DC ones too. I watched Arrow. I actually watched all of Arrow. It was good, but then it just got super lefty. And I see what Disney did with Star Wars, and for some reason, fucking Luke Skywalker, let me say that correctly, milked some weird fucking alpaca thing and tried to be funny. They're just gonna fuck something up. I just don't know what they're gonna do, but they're gonna fuck something up. It
can only go on for so long, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Before it sort of gets stale.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. But see, the thing is with like I said about the Hawkeye series, sparking off the new Young Avengers, because in the premise of that show is going to be him and this other character, Kate Bishop, who essentially becomes the new Hawkeye after he retires or cops it or whatever he does. And there's rumours that it's the girl from 13 Reasons Why. You know, the is it Catherine something?
I don't. I know the show. I never watched it.
Yeah, the main character, that girl you see on all the posters, because she's cast in Endgame. So they're like, maybe she's going to be Kate Bishop and become the first Young Avenger.
So people are just trying to make theories based on
people
the
just
casting?
throwing names around and going,
Okay.
I mean, she's kind of a big actress, kind of not. Maybe she does something interesting, probably not. But
probably not.
yeah, probably not. They're probably like, fucking put her in. Why
Put
not?
her in. Fucking just drop her in. Let's see what happens.
Let's stir the pot, eh? Shall we stir the fucking pot?
Fucking give me a big spoon there, lad. I'll fucking stir it around a bit.
Big old spoony woony.
Spoony woony.
But yeah, no, I unless they merge that into some sort of new team like the Netflix people, I can see them just fucking axing them. Like they're big actors now, like John Bernthal, who plays Punisher. He was in Walking Dead. He's been in...
Well, he was already big.
he was in Wolf of Wall Street and things like that, and Fury as well.
Yeah. He's been around for a while now. Like, The Walking Dead made him... he's just a good fucking actor. He's been in a bunch of shit.
It sort of brought him to light, kind of thing.
Yeah. Nah, I think he was alright. Yeah, I guess he hasn't been...
I don't think
Walking
he
Dead, so
did much that
early
you really
seasons.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what they do with Disney Plus, though, as a whole, because they've got The Mandalorian, which is some Star Wars series they're doing, which is based on one of the bounty hunters, like Boba Fett and Jango Fett. And they're also doing like a Monsters Inc. series as well.
Oh, wow.
So that'd be interesting to watch, to see how fucking much they milk scaring children. You know, but yeah, I think it was a case of them just trying not to let Netflix make any more money off of their stuff. They killed the shows.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's the only kind of logical step, but yeah, well, I'm curious to see where they go, because Netflix has such a... Netflix has some good shit, but also some bad shit.
Yeah, like the other day, I started watching... Have you seen that thing advertised, Black Summer?
No, I added it to my list. I was curious to see where it goes. I'm sure you're going to tell me it was awful.
So I watched like 4 episodes, and it's like your real sort of shitty zombie film.
Ugh.
It's like the characters you like watching them, you're like, I don't give a shit about you. If you get eaten, cool, and then they get eaten, you're like, yeah, yay. I guess a bit of gore, but it's the same premise as Walking Dead. As when they die, they turn, so they don't have to be bitten. Like that's kind
of like a... I don't think that's like a super new topic. There's some like zombies have been hit for like the last... They're dying now, aren't they? Well, I mean, obviously they're dying, but like zombies, it was Call of Duty really that fucking really popularized zombies. I think back when that came out, sort of... and then it kind of worked really well with The Walking Dead, and then all this shit started coming out, and then it was like, okay, zombies is the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always been sort of an iconic thing in horror. Like you look at not Day of the Dead.
Not denying that, but they weren't here for a long time. For a while, it was vampires, huh? Like these things come in and out.
Bollocks and
the
Vampire Diaries
and then it was and then there was the other show, the actual TV show with the really hot blonde chick.
Buffy.
No, well, yes, also, but also there was another one. They're always fucking naked for some reason.
Sounds good to me.
True Blood.
Yeah.
They're always naked. I don't understand it. That show is weird as fuck.
It's just a great big vampire orgy, man.
But like, yeah, I mean, hey, who doesn't like that? But like, so then vampires were the shit for a while, and then the half wolves, and then it was zombies, and now it's kind of zombies is kind of the thing right now. Like so many games did it, like all the DayZ mods, and all these extra zombie games, like the new DayZ game is actually coming out soon. You're pretty excited about that?
Oh, World War Z.
World War Z, motherfucker.
It came out today. They're filming. It came out today. 16th.
It just came out today.
Dropped today. I haven't played it yet.
How much is it?
£32 or 30.
That's gonna be like
35 euro
for €35. Maybe I can
probably. Yeah.
Wait, so it's out. How are the reviews so far?
I haven't looked at the reviews. Looked some gameplay. It looks like Left 4 Dead and Payday had a baby.
That could be a good combo.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a 20-minute game each time.
That's nice. And there's like different like heists and different difficulties, and they're replayable, and
that's what it looks like. Looking at some gameplay.
Okay,
I could be totally wrong. I could be
wait. So it's Overkill that made it then?
No, I don't know who made it, to be honest.
Okay,
It wasn't Overkill.
Some game people
Yeah,
that make games made it.
Some coded people.
Some people that know zeros and ones really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not my zeros and ones. They're different zeros and ones.
Different zeros and ones. Aren't zeros and ones all the same?
No, there's zeros and one code, and then there's zeros and one code. It's different code.
Fair. Yeah, no, that makes total sense,
becomes.
actually. I am not confused anymore. I don't have any follow-up questions. Thank you for clarifying that.
You're welcome.
I am very, very astounded by that. But I did hear that you were planning to make an old series on that on your channel.
I was. What on? What was he?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, depending on how the game is, like if it's a 20-minute game thing, like a lobby-based game, not a campaign, it could be like an interesting thing to make some videos on.
Interesting. Maybe this is a good segue to now that we're almost halfway through this first episode of the podcast to talk a little bit about us and what we do outside of this, because I'm not sure how many people are going to be new to this, but this is going to be the first episode and hopefully many thousands when we're old and we can look back on this and realize, oh, we were just wrong. Cardi B obviously isn't the new Iron Man.
She's not the big grape.
She's not the big grape. She's not the big grape. But we can maybe talk a little bit about ourselves, so you can maybe just drop some shit about you.
Yeah, sure. So the main content I make at the moment is on old school RuneScape, which is an 18-year-old medieval point-and-click game for children.
Interesting. With the times. Look at this guy.
Times.
New
But it's
age
now bigger
technology.
than ever. It's bigger than ever. It went on mobile. It just won a BAFTA. It's got the probably one of the biggest communities in gaming that's committed to the game. Like, if you want to do well in the game, you have to put hours in.
I have to play the devil's advocate. What about Fortnite?
Fortnite is it's just like your standard shooting people. You know? Yeah, it's boring. You play a few games, you're like, alright, sick. That's Fortnite done.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But my main content is that's on one of my channels. I recently started a second channel, which is going to be...
Where can we find that channel?
It's in the description.
Ooh.
It's Smithy TV, it's in the description.
Cheeky.
And my second channel, which I'm still yet to post a video on, because I've been very busy, IRL, had some sort of things. It's going to be sort of, I don't know, Apex, Legends, Fortnite, fucking Fortnite, and probably the fucking Fortnite, that World War Z game as well. I'm probably going to kick some...
Where can we find that one?
That one's also in the description, and it's called My Name's Smithy. Or no spaces. Yeah, but that one's also gonna have sort of like a... I used to have a channel before, Smithy YT, which I sort of fucked around with too much, content-wise.
Yep.
So this allows me to have just an old school RuneScape one, which is my primary content, which takes me like a week to make a video, on that, and then the second channel just to throw random shit on.
Yeah.
That appeals to the masses.
That's literally throwing shit at a wall to see what
I'm literally going to shit in a bag and throw it at a wall for a video.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
Shit in a bag, walk up to some stranger's house, light the bag on fire, ring the bell, and run away.
It's just a prank, bro. You say that and you're safe. It's just a prank, bro.
And then you can just put in the title, in brackets, gone wrong in the hood.
Gone wrong, gone shitty.
And
then get demonetized for using the word shit.
Yep. Just in your title. YouTube's like, nope.
No, fuck you. So how about you, Scoby? What content do you produce, or tell us about yourself?
I'll tell you all about me. So recently I've been made the switch to creating tutorials. So that's been my main thing for the last 2 years. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I've tried a little bit of everything. I've done vlogs for a little bit. I've done gaming. I've done creepypastas. I've tried just talking into a mic like this. But no one really watched those videos. So I finally found my... I was about to say niche, but it's not fucking niche.
You found your calling.
I found my calling. And my calling is money. I know. It's helping people.
I was drinking as you said that and nearly spurted out my nose.
But I've been making tutorials for a little bit now. I've been pretty happy with the results the channel is getting. It's kind of going really crazy. Yeah, it's unexpected. When I told all of my friends and YouTube people that I play with that I was switching from gaming to tutorials. They were like, "You're fucking mad, cunt. This is never gonna work." And now everyone's fucking eating my fucking cereal. So it's like it's working really well at the moment. So if you want to check that out, I think they can find it in the description, right, Smithy?
I think they might be able to.
I don't know why. I just have a hunch that there's some fucking zeros and ones down there or something.
There might be. I'm gonna convert everything we put in that description to fucking zeros and ones.
Everyone has a binary converter just fucking handy in the chat for all the zeros and ones dropping this shit.
And that leads on to our first sponsor, BinaryConverter.com.
BinaryConverter.com is the best place to convert your zeros and ones to plain text. If you're looking for a new agency that can do your zeros and ones, be sure to check out Binary Converter. Use code _soggymilk 42.com to get 42% more on your zeros and ones.
That's our commission, so please pay it.
Please pay it. Please. We're running out of cereal here.
I'm down to my last pack.
Smithy's even eating the off-brand Cocoa Pops.
I'm eating the
off-brand
box.
cereal. He's eating the fucking box.
I'm eating the fucking box, lads.
But maybe this is a good segue to talk a little bit about YouTube and some of their new policies. It's probably going to affect channels in the future, our channels eventually, and it's actually affecting mine already. Have you heard about the new copyright tool on YouTube, Smithy? Or have you heard much about it at all, I should say?
Only from what you've told me.
Yeah, so
I haven't really done, at the moment, like, copyright doesn't really affect my channel at the moment. Only thing that does affect some of my content is Article 13, but that's a different story. So
we can jump onto that one after.
Yeah.
Because I have some. You have to teach me some shit on this. Actually, we discussed a little bit about Article 13, but you seem to be more well endowed with it, so we can see where that
jump
goes
on that
after.
You go ahead with the copyright tool.
So this is a new thing for. I think it's been around for a while, but it's more mass available right now. With the new YouTube Studio space that they're setting up for creators, it's a platform that YouTube is finishing up for the. I'm gonna say the back end of YouTube, where you can check out your analytics and stuff like that.
I think it's trash.
Yeah, I like it and don't like it at the same time.
I like the old one.
But I'm actually just using the old one all the time. But the analytics are a bit nicer in the new one, so hopefully they fix out the kinks. But they've been doing that for a while now. But they have a new copyright tool. So basically, what it does is it lets creators find and match other content on the website that matches videos they've previously uploaded. So, for an example, if I had a video on the website for a year and a half and someone a year later uploaded it the same or a certain percentage, the new YouTube copyright tool will tell you how much percentage of their video matches your original video, and then give you a couple of things you can do with actions on this, like attempting to take it down, contact the channel, and different kind of actions you can do with it from that point on. So I think it's a interesting tool. From this, I actually found that two other users, I'm not sure who they are, re-uploaded my videos entirely to their channel, copied the description but removed all the links, which made the videos completely useless, because you need the links for my tutorials, because these ones were how to do emulator things, and if you don't have the links to the places to get the stuff,
it just renders it pointless.
So it's like they have the links, the description's exactly the same, but they have in brackets or something, like some weird I think it's zeros and ones binary. If you need a binary converter to be able to decode your links, be sure to check out Binary Converter in the description. But it's a new tool that, like, I think is going to open up a lot of avenues, not revenues necessarily, for a lot of creators to better protect their content, because you can do it without having to contact YouTube directly.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to open up some foul play also, because some creators who are doing stuff under fair use, if their video gets flagged, it's kind of easier to take action against these.
Definitely. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that's something that could be abused very easily. Like the original system they had, like music-wise, people are abusing that all the fucking time.
They still are.
They still are, yeah. Like I've had videos claimed before that it's completely fair use. Like I've manipulated everything, every single part of it has been manipulated, and they still claim it as it's their stuff.
That happens to me all the time. I re-sing videos. I sing fucking Singing in the Rain or whatever by the Rihanna person, and she still claims it like...
His Carly Rae Jepsen impression is very good.
Call me maybe.
There we go. There's the skull. We
there
know.
we go.
Now we're getting claimed. Cheers,
no,
Scoby. We're getting
sorry.
claimed now.
Yeah, I know. Carly Rae Jepsen has the 0.01% match in her YouTube channel. She's gonna fucking catch me with the copyright tool. I'm just joking, Carly. She's been texting me all week wanting to come on Sound Serial. She's really
She's our
happy
next
that we're
guest.
recording it. Yeah. Thank
Please
you,
tweet
everyone.
her.
Welcome, Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey
Please
guys,
tweet
I'm
her.
really, really happy to be here.
Carly, how's it going, love? Yeah, you alright?
I'm really good. Is my link in the description too, Smithy?
No, you're too big. Our links in your description.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Go on, the say. Go on, the boy.
Why are you saying love? Why are you saying love?
Tweet our link, please.
Tweet.
Please.
Someday she'll be a guest on this podcast.
Someday.
And we'll
Someday.
replay her this one section and she'll be like,
What, you
that's a fucking
creeps.
spot on impression. Oh, yeah. No, she's actually going to say we're creeps.
And she'll claim us and then use that audio bite as like a lyric in a song.
I hate when that happens. All the fucking time.
Grr,
every
Mondays,
Saturday.
right?
Yeah. So maybe we can talk a little bit now about the podcast in general, where we see it going, where we can find it, and maybe just a small touch in the future, what you see happening with it.
So, obviously, talking about sort of relevant topics, like, for example, we've been talking about the Avengers, Disney Plus,
Yep.
all that in the media world.
Yep.
And also sort of our viewpoints on things that are happening, like in YouTube realm. But I'd like to do a segment where we take, or we pose a question in the podcast or on our social media. We do have a Sound Serial Twitter, which is just at Sound Serial.
I think they can also find links in the description, but you'll need the binary decoder.
Exactly.
Binarydecoder.com. Use serial code under. Oh my god, we could have serial codes for sponsors.
Exactly.
It's not a serial code, it's a serial code. Oh, that's genius. Sorry.
Sorry,
I just had a whole
millions.
I just had a whole revelation. Oh my god. The opportunities, fuck me. Okay, continue. What were you saying? I completely lost topic.
I'd like to do a thing where we pose a certain question or whatever, or you
maybe
guys
to give
ask
an
us
example of that for people who don't know what a question is.
So,
I'll give an example. Smithy, what's your favorite cereal?
My favourite cereal is Rice Krispies. Like you guys saw on Twitter earlier in the week. If you don't follow us on Twitter, mine's at Smithy_TV.
And mine's at Scoby125.
There we go. There's our shameless plugs.
Those are shameless plugs.
If you're from our Discord, you know I'm renowned for shameless plugs because, please subscribe.
If you're from our Discord, you know that I'm always left out of birthday parties and podcasts. Oh, that's a topic maybe we can... hello?
Hello, do you want to be on a podcast?
Well, this is a weird thing. You've never invited me, Zeh. I mean,
well,
Smithy.
tough tits. Get the fuck up, boy.
This podcast was my idea in the first place.
You cheeky cunt.
So maybe that's an accidentally, purposefully segue to talk about why we started the podcast, Smithy. Maybe you can tell it so I don't tear up during the middle of it.
So initially, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've wanted to do a podcast for a while.
I think so too.
I think all of us have in our little group.
Yeah.
In our little nook of the internet. And two of our
I would
co-members.
I would say ex-colleagues, maybe.
I wouldn't say ex-colleagues. I mean, we called him later, mate.
Ex-colleagues. I'm gonna stick with ex-colleagues. Works fine.
Okay, even though you're gonna see him in a few months.
I don't think you or them have any proof of that. And you can ask Carly Rae Jepsen. She's my best friend.
Oh yes. Scoby's now left.
See,
I can't do it.
Carly Rae Jepsen just left me that voicemail to tell me that.
Yeah, that was on Ollie's phone. I swear. So two other members of the party.
I guess you could call them code names. Would be Luge and Ztors. Good luck figuring out who they are.
Form their own podcast. That Scoby had initially.
I would say you could say I birthed the idea. I spent 9 months gathering it in my stomach.
In the Himalayan mountains.
And approximately 14 weeks delivering this big, fat, juicy idea, which is the podcast.
Exactly.
And they stole it. They stole my child. They stole my child.
Exactly.
without
And
me,
now
and they did it
I'm-
without me.
I'm the adopted child.
Yeah. So as a
Yeah.
countermeasure, me and Smithy decided, you know what? Fuck those. We're way funnier anyway. So I found the 2 funniest people in the Banter Brigade. Number 2 being Smithy,
But they were busy.
and number 1 being Pyro, who was too busy, so I had to forfeit to me. And then we started our own podcast.
And here we go.
And here we go. And it's
We're
about
sat here.
cereal.
It's about fucking cereal, boys.
But they don't have Carly Rae Jepsen on their podcast, do they?
exactly.
So who's the
Ain't
real
that right,
winner
Carly?
here?
Yes. Call me maybe.
I love this. I love this podcast so much.
I need you.
That's not her song.
Isn't
it? What? And I miss you. What?
And I need you. And I know the rest. Can I stop playing the piano? No, keep playing the piano.
Well, that's not her. That's fucking someone else, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is she
Making
wrote
my
that
way
song?
downtown, walking
With my
fast, and I'm
bitch,
hoping.
she's gonna make me a sandwich. That was a old
That
Jim thing.
sexist. Red flag.
Oh my god! And that's how you get demonetized. But maybe we can jump back. So that's how the podcast started. We just found the last 2 people who had nothing else to do. So we decided to do a podcast. Well, let's awkwardly segue back. You wanted to discuss something else about YouTube, Smithy boy.
I did, yes. Sorry, I was just trying to look up who fucking sang that song. Still don't know.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, that's the one.
Yeah.
Kelly's here as well.
Oh, Kelly, I'm Carly. I'm a big fan.
Oh.
Kelly
We've
Clarkson
already
is
got
very
off the rails.
Kelly Clarkson is very well known for not talking a lot in interviews. She just like and depending on the pitch and tone, you know if it's a good thing. So Kelly, you've just won an Oscar. How do you feel? Kelly, we've just heard your granddad died.
Oh, okay.
That's fucked up. Why would you kill her granddad, Smithy? What the fuck?
Oh, mate. But anyway, the thing I wanted to talk about was Article 13,
Yes.
which is a law. Well, see, the thing is, right?
No, wait, no, it's an article.
It's an article.
The 13th one.
The 13th one. It's
I
on the
think.
13th page. It's
Wait,
like
does it
page
start-
3.
Does it start on
One
0
sentence.
or does it start on 13? Because if it starts on 0, if it's Article 0, then it's a 14th article.
That is true.
But that's confusing. Would they do that?
We have to call the media team and ask them.
All right.
They'll do the research.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
ask
just
him.
here to
Yeah.
pretend to be Carly Rae Jepsen. But I miss you. It's still not her. Still not her. Everyone tweet Carly Rae Jepsen and tell her to do a cover.
Oh my god. Imagine if we did a duet with Carly Rae Jepsen.
I think that would be the headline of the next Coachella.
I didn't realize Carly Rae Jepsen was our podcast crush that we wanted on the podcast, but I'm kind of, she hasn't made anything in a while, but I'm kind of glad it's her. It makes the most sense.
She's like 30 odd.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Well, is she 40 now?
She might be 58. I don't know.
She's 106.
Yeah,
She's looking good.
She's still looking for.
Still looking fine.
Well,
33. She's 33.
I mean, if she gives us her number, we might call her.
Maybe.
You know, like I always cut the grass shirtless. Oh my god, I just remember the music video.
What, you thinking about people shirtless cutting? Jesus, Scoby.
Keep
Keep it in your pack. We said no touching dicks.
It's my fetish. Oh yeah, that's the fucking. That's one of the rules we made up on the spot at that time.
One of the rules we just made.
One of the rules we just made. The only rule of this podcast is don't touch your dick during the podcast. Only during
Hands
our
must remain in the air,
only
like you're
during
being shot at.
only. Oh my god. Well, I was gonna make a joke, but now I feel hurt. Jesus, all the people that got shot. Fuck me.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Carly Rae Jepsen, Kelly Clarkson,
Oh,
and one of us.
one of us.
One of us.
Okay.
They always keep one alive to tell them what happened.
So we mentioned earlier that you wanted to do a podcast question.
Yeah.
So and I taught everyone what a question was because questions are difficult, so you might not know what they're. So I just had to reteach everyone, of course. Nice guy Scoby did a tutorial coming soon, of course.
April's Fool.
April Fools, what is a question? But what?
Good one.
How about the first podcast question be? Fuck, marry, call on the phone, Smithy, Scoby, and Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, mate.
Fuck,
I'm not on
marry,
that phone.
fuck, marry, call me maybe. That's the first one. That's the question we're going to put out to people for the first
So
podcast.
drop in the comments.
The question can also be found in the description, but it's in binary. So where can where can they get that changed, Smithy?
Binaryconverter.com/gov.org.uk.
Yeah.
And remember to use our discount code, but it actually increases the price
by 42%.
By 42%.
And we only get 20% of that 42%.
You get 20%.
We're really bad at this, but we're really bad at negotiating contracts.
We're just like, okay, don't give us money.
Yeah. No, we pay them. We
pay them to
They charge 42% more to our fans, and we pay an extra 20%.
Oh, please stop buying it. You're making us poor.
It's
Please
like
stop endorsing us.
You guys keep promoting it. It's like we have no choice.
They've got a gun to our head.
They're gonna kill Carly. Please, guys.
Leave Carly alone. Big Ray Ray.
Big Ray Ray.
Big Ray Ray.
So anyway, answer the podcast comment question of the day in the description below. That was a Ray William Johnson throwback.
That was a Ray William Johnson. Another Ray Ray.
Another big Ray
Another
Ray.
Ray. Another big Ray Ray. But here's a good tangent.
Yeah.
Ray, Star Wars Ray.
Oh.
Have you seen the new trailer?
We already know I haven't. But for the people out there who don't know, they already now know I haven't. So now I'm going to repeat it again. I haven't seen it. Smithy, ask me again. It's a question.
Have you seen it?
We practiced questions earlier. Ask me again.
Have you seen the new Star Wars trailer?
That, audience, is a good example of a question. Perfectly formed, no weird inflection, really well structured, very simple and straight to the point. Good punctuation. I forgot the question. What was the question?
Have you seen the Star Wars trailer?
No. I think we both know. I've established that I haven't. But just in case people forgot, that was a good question, and no, I haven't seen the trailer. I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
So the trailer, fantastic. Really, bumps up the hype.
Okay, nice.
But the name's a bit off. It kind of gives away what's going to happen.
Tell us the name.
Extent. It's like Rise of the Skywalker. You're like,
okay.
Oh, well, Luke died last one.
Yeah.
So it's Rey now a Skywalker.
Ooh, spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I've already said it, but
it's a bit old now.
Yeah. It's been 2 years. Grow up.
Yeah.
If you're having a shit fit, grow up.
Shit, has it been 2 years?
It's been 2 years because last year Solo came out.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, good call.
Yeah. So the trailer looks really good. It's got Emperor Palpatine's voice at the end going. I was like, oh shit, big boy's coming back.
Wait,
tat tat.
That boy, or do you think good old Vader's coming back? Or...
No, it's not Vader. It's Emperor Palpatine's laugh. The whole like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm guessing you haven't seen the trailer.
No. No, I don't know where you would get that information from. I never told you that, but no, I haven't seen the trailer.
So there was a dude who did like a reaction video to the trailer.
Okay.
And like any person who sort of is a massive fan of something, really excited. It brought him to tears,
Yeah. Every time I have a good bowl of cereal, I like fucking.
I've
just
drop
it.
Cheerios.
That fucking Cheerios, alright. Bit of honey Cheerios.
Yeah.
Fucking
crunchy nut.
Yeah, well, especially when that milk is good. The cereal's just like that perfect crunch.
No milk, no dairy, please.
Okay.
Honey almond.
Honey almond milk. Almond titty milk.
Yeah. But anyway, this dude's reaction video, it's him sort of nerding out to it, which anyone in their right has their right to nerd out stuff. We all do it. Avengers, I'm probably going to cry like a baby. But anyway, he posted a video on his YouTube of him reacting to the trailer, like any fan does.
Yeah.
And he got so much stick from people saying, "Oh, nerds, blah blah blah." This is the new. I saw one where it was, this guy is the new version of guys wearing cargo pants or cargo shorts. People who nerd out to Star Wars and comic book stuff. She was essentially saying he's a geek.
It's kind of ironic. I thought we passed all that. They used
it's
to
the biggest thing.
You know what I mean? Like they used to be so uncool, but it's when the movies started coming out.
Yeah,
and when all the hot chicks started doing cosplay, then we're cool. Like suddenly you got Jessica Negri with Tig Old Biddies. Like and then suddenly we're cool. Like it,
Yeah.
like cosplay is cool shit. It's still a bit. It's not like mainstream cool, but it's mainstream cool. You know
It's
what
cool.
I mean?
It's cool.
It's cool.
You know?
I think
Everyone vibes with it.
Yeah.
Everyone's down with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he got all this abuse online, but obviously there was the other end of the spectrum where people were praising him for it. You know, someone sharing their emotions about being excited about something.
I think it's fucked up. I think it's show your emotions. Like shit,
Yeah.
man. Fuck.
Why shouldn't you be passionate about stuff?
Yeah, damn right.
Some people don't like certain things. Cool, other people do.
Yeah.
Get over it. I bet you cried when fucking. Like the person who I saw, I bet you cried when Jacob and what was his name, Twilight Boy, Vampire, Glowy Boy, Edward and Jacob. I bet when they fucking were doing over Bella, she was like,
I'm gonna drop some old school Scoby knowledge. What is, or maybe this is a question, like I taught earlier, questions, right?
Questions.
Stick with me.
Yeah.
What is the weirdest? Maybe not the weirdest. Maybe weirdest isn't the right term. What is one of the oddest? That's even worse. Well, okay, I'm gonna stick to the original question. What's the weirdest movie you've ever cried to?
I teared up a little bit up, you know.
Ah, no, but that's understandable.
Yeah.
Tricky one, huh? I was, as you were talking, I thought of this.
Yeah.
I actually know what my answer is.
What's your answer?
So if you want me to drop it while you think,
yeah,
I can
drop it while
it.
I think.
So I am assuming you're familiar with the very popular in early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s actor Adam Sandler.
Of course.
I will tell you, it was an Adam Sandler movie. One of his earlier ones. I think it was.
Oh, good. I was going to say if it was the latest ones, I probably would. Leave
I mean, I cried at those out of just pure sadness that Adam Sandler is not as good.
What
as
has your career become?
But which one of the early Adam Sandler movies do you think I cried to?
I reckon it's like Click or something.
I was a kid. I can't remember how old I was, but anyway.
Happy Gilmore?
No. Happy Gilmore. That had a good.
Longest Yard?
No. Youngest. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh my god, this is an Adam Sandler trip. Maybe I'll just tell you. There's a lot of Adam Sandler movies around that time. It was The Waterboy.
Waterboy?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I still remember the scene. It was when he was in the hospital with his mum. All the townspeople were like, you gotta play football, you gotta play blah blah blah. And he was like, I can't, my mum is sick and it's all my fault. And I felt so bad.
Aww. See, that's a nice moment to cry at.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was like one of the first movies I remember crying as a kid, and it was an Adam Sandler movie. Like, not many people can say that, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I sort of got a little bit sort of wet-eyed when I was watching Game of Thrones this week, like seeing everyone reunited in that.
Okay.
But I don't really think I've really bawled at a film.
Properly. I didn't bawl. I just like
sit there going.
Yeah, that's it. That was exactly my noise. How did you know?
Yeah, I was in the room with you.
Yeah.
So was Carly. Cry me, baby.
I'm not sure how old she was then. Because she might have been like 25 apparently. Because earlier we figured out she was 50. Yeah. She was babysitting. My parents were also home. Why did my dad invite the babysitter over when my mum was home? That's weird.
He wanted to sit there and go, call me, baby.
It's like, you're eventually gonna sing a song about this, love, in like 20 years from now. Cheers.
It's gonna make you 20 quid.
20 whole.
Because it's gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah. Cheers, YouTube. Cheers for that.
Cheers, YouTube. No worries, lads. Susan Wojciechowski or whatever her name is sitting there with a thumb up, going, "It's all right, Carly. I got you.
I got you, love. I got you."
Yeah.
So no movies you like teared up to that you can at least think of right
Avengers, like the last Avengers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one I did not expect.
Everyone, sort of seeing all your family, like your childhood favourite not your family. I was going to say your family favourites. Your family favourites.
You sad fucker. Family favourites sounds like they're just a box of cereal or box of biscuits. You know those like collection packs. It's
family
like
circle.
All the family favourites in the family circle's biscuit tin. It's like.
Yeah.
That's gas, man.
But I think it was more like a blown away kind of thing, like seeing everyone sort of like the cool scenes all working together to do shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it's really sort of powerful, powerful bit of visionary stuff. Not vision.
Not vision. He's fucking getting beaten up that whole movie.
crack his head open again.
Yeah.
Like Humpty Dumpty. Cheers, mate.
That was one cool scene in the old one. Vision getting beaten up, and then fucking Captain America jumps in. Fucking
Holds the hand.
Scarlet Witch comes in. Or not Scarlet Witch. Scarlett Johansson plays.
Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow. Fuck me.
Yeah, she's all like, "Wait, what, man?"
All
But
right.
looping back round to the dude who was crying at Star Wars.
Yep.
What I thought was really nice was, first of all, Mark Hamill replied to one of the hate tweets,
Super cool.
like praising him, like saying like, why shouldn't you be passionate about what you like? And also, there's an actor who's in the show iZombie, Rahul Kohli, I think his surname. How you pronounce his surname? But he was like saying like, this is the reason why I got into acting, was to create or portray characters who do cause this emotion in people that people feel so strongly about them.
Super cool when actors kind of band together, or anyone bands together. It's just cool when the community's kind of like, you know what, fuck the haters.
Yeah, no, it was a real nice sort of internet coming together kind of thing to flip off all the cunts. You know, fuck you.
Fuck all you.
If you don't like certain things, shut the fuck up. Other people do. Right?
Maybe this is a good time.
If there's a takeaway from this podcast, it's if other people like shit, they like it. It doesn't matter if you don't. Doesn't matter if you think other people who will hate on you for liking something. Fuck them. Alright? You do you, girl. Alright? You go out there, you slay queen. Mm-hmm.
You fucking slay queen.
You fucking slay queen. Right? And you enjoy what you enjoy. Alright? Go and watch Marley and Me. Go and cry at Marley and Me. There you go. There's a tearjerker for you.
It's a good motto.
Spoiler alert. The dog dies.
Oof.
It's a 12-year-old movie, mate. I don't think anyone gives a shit. It's an
Oof.
Owen Wilson one of him going, wow.
It's a good thing to you curse so much there. We should mention it's a semi-family friendly podcast.
Oh, is it?
We're gonna drop some curses here and there.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking swear.
I'm gonna swear like a cunt. Just to keep it in mind. Maybe don't watch it with your kids. Unless your kids are Carly Rae, then her kids are fucking sailors, so it's fine.
Listen, maybe.
I swear to God, if she doesn't come on the podcast sometime, it's gonna be sad.
Hey, I'm gonna, like I did with Danny DeVito, I'm gonna tweet her like every day, like, yo, podcast, come on. Everyone who has Twitter, get on Twitter. Right, hold on. Let me get Carly Rae Jepsen's Twitter handle.
All right. Where will that be, Smithy? Where can we find that?
On fucking Twitter, mate.
No. Where can we find it, Smithy? Where can we find it?
How the fuck do you spell her name?
In the description.
You'll find it in the description.
Yeah, but it's gonna be in zeros and ones. So if you need to decrypt those zeros and ones, check out the binarytranslator.com/gov.eu.
Right. Go over to Carly Rae Jepsen. Literally, her Twitter handle is Carly Rae Jepsen.
I have no idea how to spell her name, lad. That's a fucking difficult
CarlyRae Jepsen. Go over there, sweet Carly Rae Jepsen. Say podcast maybe.
Yeah. Hashtag sound cereal.
Hashtag sound. Remember to hashtag it.
Yeah, and
everyone who tweets it.
And don't forget to add Smithy and Scoby. Yeah.
I'll put you in the next episode at the beginning. Yeah. Everyone who tweets, I bet no one's going to do it now because no one's listened this long, probably.
No, probably not.
So
but this is we'll fucking put Twitter after this. But it's probably a good time to mention how often are we going to upload a podcast, Smithy, or how often are we going to record a podcast, or how often can our beautiful listeners listen to our sweet cereal sounds in their ears.
Our sweet bowl of noise.
Where the fuck did that go?
So I think we discussed it's going to be every other week.
I think now. At least in the beginning we're going to aim our very best to do every other week, which I think should be possible.
We both work full time. You know, we've got our own shit that we do. We've got sort of social lives as well. You know, I think every other week to start off with is a nice
smooth surface to begin on, and then we'll see where it goes. And if we start to make a shitload of money, then we'll do it every day.
Every day.
All
day, every day. 24
all day,
hour
every day.
streams.
I will live stream every day with Carly Rae Jepsen singing in the background for me, and that's how we'll go.
Sounds good to me, mate.
And I think
I don't think we've decided a day we're bringing it on yet.
That's maybe no. I like the idea of I like the idea of a midweek. I don't
so
know.
whatever
like,
day this comes out on, it will be that day every other week that it will be out. So subscribe to the channel, right?
I guess. All right.
Remember to tweet Carly because podcast maybe.
And don't forget to answer the comment question in the description. Who would you rather fuck, marry, or call maybe? Smithy, Scoby, or Carly Rae?
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. I'm Scoby, by the way. Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. I'm Carly.
Oi,
I'm
oi.
Carly, maybe. I'm Smithy.
I'm also Carly. Oi, oi.
She's schizophrenic, all right?
Yeah.
She's at war with her mind.
Yeah. She's
anyway.
10 Carly Raes at once. Oh my god, imagine a schizophrenic being just different versions of you. Like one's tired all the time, the other's
like
not
Split,
tired all the time.
The film Split.
Yeah, just like
you
that.
seen the film Split? It's just
no,
like
I haven't, but I'm going to agree.
You're
if
not
you
James
say it's
McAvoy.
like it. No, I'm James
it's good.
McAvoy.
It's on Netflix. There's a little plug for Netflix. Go and watch Split on Netflix. That's your homework.
That's your homework.
Everyone listening, that's your homework. Go and watch Split and we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. But I think that might be a wrap for the podcast.
Remember, follow us all on the socials.
Yeah, all the
all
socials
in the description.
Yeah.
Also follow the podcast is Twitter as well. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to our channels if you're interested in our types of content.
Yep.
And also let us know if you think we're rambling too much, you like the topics we're talking about, or if you've got any topics you think we should talk about.
Yeah, we'll probably ignore all the suggestions and just keep doing what we want to do. But
probably just talk about Carly Rae Jepsen more.
Yeah.
You know?
If you like Carly Rae Jepsen on the podcast, don't forget, tweet.
Podcast maybe. See you next time, guys.
Anytime. Bye, everyone.
Oh, I'll do it. Bye. Come to my new show. Oh, she's doing it. She actually is doing a tour. May 17th. She's got a new album out as well.
Oh,
so there's a little plug for Carly.
Oh, my God.
Carly, where's our 42% we need to give
May
you?
17th?
May 17th.
May
17th.
Let's try to get her on the podcast to help promote her album.
Let's do it. Right, everyone, get tweeting, boy.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.